All right, hi folks. Hi, hi gang. How you doing? Okay, welcome back. Good to have everybody with us. If you're seeing a bunch of different names in the group, in the comments there, I've spent the last couple days. Actually, I've enjoyed the last couple days substitute teaching at St. Paul de Pere Lutheran School, mainly 7th and 8th graders, one class of 6th graders, and so a whole bunch of the students from the 7th and 8th grade are joining us tonight to see what this is all about. So don't be intimidated by them. They're good kids. So, but hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Appreciate it. So for those who don't know, on the left, that's Beth, and on the right is Cindy. I'm Gary, as we know. So, yeah, good to have you guys with us. Thanks for joining. And I hope we don't bore you to death, but it's what we do. Let's see. I've got Sunday. Sunday is going to be, hey, Robin. Sunday is going to be Suzanne Connors. And Suzanne Connors is a AYA Fiber Studio. And here I'm going to. Okay, this is Suzanne. She does dyeing studio. She does a lot of indigo, as you can tell. She has a beautiful studio, and I'll have a picture of that Sunday. And she does shibori, several different dyeing techniques, but shibori is kind of her thing. And then she does sashiko, eco printing, the whole shooting match, and it's just amazing work.
Wow.
And there's your shibori, where you tie it up really tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And her main
That is
business is
fun.
classes.
In dye?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
In this, I'm clearly going to have to get bigger pictures out of her.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's her main business is classes. But, look at that stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
I love it.
So she's Sunday.
Kendra, I thought you guys would be on the road.
Uh-oh.
Her daughter's getting married.
Oh my.
And
Glancing as I work. Oh my, congratulations, Kendra. Wow, that's big.
And Boston, I think.
Oh my. Yeah. That's great. Exciting. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Sunday is going to be Suzanne Connors, and looking forward to sharing that. Yeah, she's got a studio, and then she's opening another studio. She's had 3 or 4 studios, opening another one in North Carolina, not too far from where Kim is at, and kind of in the middle of nowhere. I think it's been a while since I recorded it, but I want to say it's a house trailer, and then they're expanding off of that. So it sounded like it was just placed in the middle of the woods somewhere, which that'd be okay. But
Yes.
yeah, so that's Sunday. Suzanne Connors, AYA Fiber Studio. Fascinating thing. So yeah, good to have that. And so that was that's a good one. And then coming up, I set up the first one recording on the 10th for the America's Treasure Project.
Tapestry?
America's Tapestry. Thank you, Cindy. I knew I didn't have it right. America's Tapestry with Becky Gooten and Amy Gilly. This is the one they're stitching.
Oh,
and
wow.
And they've got it about 20% done, and they're moving around the state. They don't have an actual guild, EGA guild or anything. Mm-hmm. And already did the shout out kids. DePaul St. Pere School, 7th and 8th grade. Yes. So they're about 20% done. They're moving it around the state and doing it at different places so that more people can stitch, which is a great thing. And they have this ship. I think I have this right, and I haven't done this show yet. So, but the sails are applique, and then I think they said it was the guy. There's a guy involved in stitching. He stitched this ship as a slip,
Wow.
the whole thing.
Oh,
Well, I think they said
amazing.
I think they said 150 hours he put into that thing.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, and so then they're just going to attach that. And then they said that there's no indication that it's the British ship, and the British flag would normally be on the back, so they're going to take a little artistic liberty and put one on one of the masts in the front there, so that you can tell it's British. And so he's done that. And then she was telling me something about what they're doing with the guys' coats. That's a different thing. So they're not stitching everything; they're doing other things to because. They were told you can do whatever you want. Take the thing and stitch it, and the ship is all stitched, but the applique, I was pretty sure is applique on the sails. But yeah, so they're trying different things. So this will be the first one. I'm recording at the 10th, and I'll put it up as soon as I can. Assuming everything goes well. They're going to be in a shop. They're going to be in a needlework shop stitching. So basically, they're setting up events all over the state so people can participate. It's pretty cool. So I needed to get started with somebody just to know what we're up against when it comes to recording these things. So when I get this recorded, then I'll have a sense of what we're dealing with, because I'm counting on people to have a camera to show, remote. And we did a test, and they were at the center where it's going to finally be displayed. And the Wi-Fi was not good. It was all pixelated. So we got to be able to show the detail. But they said the Wi-Fi they knew in this shop was really good. So we'll be able to record there, because I want to be able to show and get in close if we can, so people can see what they've created. So that'll be the first one. Then once I get that done, then we'll line up some more, because I think what's his name? Robert? Is that right? I forget.
I
Anyway,
don't remember.
he's connected me with at least half dozen people who are doing these from the different states. So we'll try and get them all. And then we were talking about how this is about 20-30% done. Then we might come back at a later time, like into the year, and get it where it's almost done, and so we can see it. And then so we'll figure some things out. But anyway,
It'll
so that
it'll be
that's
interesting to see what sort of techniques they're all using. Because if
Yeah.
they're, I'd be really curious to see what they're doing with the coat. Since you said they're doing slips with the boat and applique with the sails, then what did they do with the coats? I
yeah,
mean,
right, yeah. But
So there is a Facebook page for America's Tapestry.
yes,
So I just started following it a couple weeks ago, and I saw something that was fabric that it looked like they were going to applique on, and then some slips for something else. It wasn't the ship, but yeah, I think a lot of the groups are, or at least some of the groups are doing that, which makes sense. Somebody can take that home and really dig into it
right,
and get it done, and isn't limited to just stitching when it's available
yeah,
publicly.
yeah, yeah. That's the part I find interesting, is what are they doing? How are they approaching it? You take this part and bring it in. We're going to do applique here. We're going to do this here. Yeah, that's because it's different techniques are going to enhance, but also there's a practicality to it. Do we really need to stitch sails, or can we just take some white cloth? What's the point? Yeah.
right,
So
right, and
yeah,
and to make sure it all integrates too, because you don't want it to be super busy.
yeah, right, yeah. So that's finally coming up. I've been sitting on that because I just wanted to make sure that when we started doing them, that there was some stitching in place. And they said that several people were well underway. But Becky Gooten wrote to me and said that that they were, I don't know, 20% or so done. So they're moving right along. But even when I was there were 3 people stitching on it. It's a big piece of cloth, and they each had their hoops set up in the one area where they were stitching, and you could tell it looked like it was a lot of fun. And they're letting anybody stitch, and she said, and they're not being persnickety about the quality either. Come and contribute, which I think is the right frame of mind for this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. So, and Dexter, I'm going to disappoint you, but we just don't need moderators. I know you'd love to be a moderator, but for those of our regular crowd, all these people that you're seeing here that we've never seen before, these are the 7th and 8th grade students from the St. Paul de Pere school where I've been substitute teaching the last couple of days. And so they wanted to join and find out what this is all about. So that's where all the names that we don't normally see. Let's see what else we got going on here. Patreon, have had people keep joining, which we appreciate the support, but also we put up, if you're Patreon, I've been trying really hard and having success putting up the Wednesday and Sunday podcasts ahead of time. So if you're Patreon, you get that 2 or 3 days ahead of time, sometimes 2, sometimes just the day before. But it also depends on when we record it too. Yeah, so you get that ahead of time. And then Beth and I just did a thing on, we're going to talk a little bit about Vicki Clayton's perfed linen. We did an extensive piece on that, which is really cool stuff. And then Beth's got a new thing for that, so that we'll talk about. So patreon.com/fibertalk if you want to support us. And I mean, it's supporting us, but there's also a good, now we've developed a good body of extra stuff. And yeah, so it's kind of, it's fun doing those things. So appreciate your help there. And then I posted on Instagram that Color and Cotton rust orange thing, and now it's not.
And you're tempting us
I know.
to buy more threads. Just what I need.
I know.
More threads.
Oh, here it is. So
Those are so pretty.
They're
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Now this is a new series available in about a week now, and I think it's available in about a week because Marga's been the one who's been carding. I don't know if she's the only one carding these colors, but she has them all, and they're all sitting in a bag in her office, and she's about done with the lot that she took. So they may be waiting for her to take them back in before they can make them available. But yeah, I just think it's a beautiful set of colors.
Yes.
And not your standard Halloween pumpkin orange.
No, Cindy definitely needs those.
Yep. Well, they're coming to her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. So
They're gorgeous, though.
yeah, I just
they've been posting a lot of really nice color range groupings lately.
Yeah.
On their Facebook page.
Yeah,
I've seen several that I thought were nice.
Yeah, I like the way they do that, where they put a range together like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, you could take these and then have at it with something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice to have a full, a lot of colors, so you could even blend them together and get even more. You blend the two light. Start doing that, then you get a huge range of colors.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. And then okay, I'm going to ride with this for a little bit, but some of these things I don't. Yeah, all right. Whoever Pyro Brother is, contain yourself. One thing for folks taking photos that I've been experimenting with a little bit, and Beth and Cindy are going to give it a try. Getting the right colors, and so many people wait till Sandy. There, most of them are students from the school where I've been substitute teaching the last couple of days, so they're not bots. But I am watching a couple here to see. No, they're kids that I've been students that I've been substitute teaching with, so they wanted to join us tonight. So that's why you're seeing all these unusual names. Don't be afraid of them. They're good folks. Something to try when you're taking pictures instead of waiting for the right sunny day and going outside and playing all the games to get the right colors. And this has worked really well for me. Is somewhere in the photo include something that is dead black and something that is dead white, but put it in so that the camera can capture it, but you can crop it out. So that's what I did with this one. And I'm finding that because cameras need to know the limits of the range, and the limits of the range are dead black and dead white. And normally photographers will use a gray card, which is a middle gray, but we don't always have that, and middle gray is different to different people. But this will, a black and a white, I'm finding, does the job in that it defines the limits for the camera, and by it rendering black as black and white as white, then the colors come out, because those colors are darn close to what the actual threads look like. So give that a try when you're taking pictures of your needlework. Just a piece of paper and then something dead black, and all that black is there is, I have a big mouse pad that's black, and so I just put the threads on that. But give that a try and see if you don't get much closer to the true colors without a lot of monkeying around and without going outside on a sunny day and all the games people play. It seems to be working in an easy way to get the results. So give that a try, and let me know. Because if it works, then we've got a solution that's really easy for everybody to execute. Mm-hmm. And if you have trouble, then then it'd be good to know that. But it's worked for me several times already, just automatic, not even like I'll go into Photoshop and try to and say, all right, I'm going to adjust it from there. I don't need to adjust it. It's pretty buttoned up. Sorry, Beth, you were say something?
Well, I was just going to say, normally I put a white sheet of paper. I never, when you said put a black, I thought you meant put either a white or a black. And now you made me realize, oh no, he meant both.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You got, because that defines the extremes. And the camera knows it has to be black and white. It has no choice because of the way they're designed. So then the colors have to fall into place. You're forcing it to behave. Mm-hmm. That's like if you photograph snow with a regular camera, believe it or not, you overexpose it by a stop and a half, because then you get white snow, where if you just let the camera shoot it, it'll make the snow gray because it's trying to find that middle ground. And if all it has is white to work with, it'll make it gray. That's why your snow shots, beautiful crystalline snow, always look muddy and cruddy. It's because your camera's, that's not how it's built. So you have to overexpose it. Well, here I'm saying this is the black, this is the white, and all the rest has to fall into place. So yeah.
Yep. That's a good idea.
So
helpful.
Worth a try to see how it comes out. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's been working. Yep.
Good.
And then Vicki Clayton's perf linen. We've talked about. Oops! Now I've gotten myself into the. I didn't do things right. Hang on just a second. So Beth and I did a thing on the Patreon about Vicki Clayton's perf linen, and you got some right there, Beth?
I have a little piece.
Yeah. Okay.
That I cut up.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just a piece of. I can't remember the color now. Milk of Amnesia. I don't know. It's kind of gray. I think I'm going to stitch here since you're got just me. what if I put this blue on it?
Oh, there you go.
One of these two blues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I stitched, well, she has these little cute hoops that come. They're just tiny, 1-inch hoops. They come with, I'll take it all out. Sorry if I'm crinkling, you can hear that.
This
They
is
come with the,
Vicky Clayton, Hand-Dyed Fibers. Hey, Deb.
yes. So it's the hoop. It's got the little hole in it. This is the back. And then this is what you're supposed to wrap your little piece of linen around. And then you stick it in the hole. And then you tighten it up. It has like a little screw that, like a normal hoop. And you tighten it up and it looks like this when you're done. So I stitched this on a piece of perforated linen. I think I used Hilarious is the color. And I pulled from this book. I just found a little tiny motif in here. And since it's about 1 inch, you have about 40 threads to stitch over. I did it over one, and I did this little tiny bird. And then I just glued it to the back, screwed it tight, and there you go. It could be a little charm for a necklace. I think if you like big earrings, you could make it into earrings. I know Gary would look really good with them, but you know.
Oh yeah, I'm into it, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. But someone suggested putting a magnet on the back and using it as a needle minder.
Sure.
Which I thought would be great. And if you like, you have little doodads on your project bags to make a nice little charm. I don't know. I just love it. It was a lot of fun. But and I stitched over one, and then I couldn't be bothered to get up and get like Aileen's tacky glue. So I used my school
there we go.
Elmer's glue, and I just glued it on. So there you go.
Yeah.
Talk about lazy. But anyway, I think these are really cute. And I stitched this in less than 30 minutes. So.
And what, the hoops are $1 a piece?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And, get a little jump ring from the jewelry department, and you can make a little loop, and then you could hang it as a little tiny necklace.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking when I saw that and saw how the size in your hand, those little tabletop trees and ornaments.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like you could put glitter around the outside. You could do all kinds of things and make a little. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a
use
lot
ribbon.
of
Just use some ribbon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. And so many people do the what is that called? It's a big fundraiser, Festival of Trees, where people make ornaments and then they donate their tree. Wouldn't that be adorable to make one of these with all of those, a little tree with all these on it?
Yeah.
Feather tree.
Yeah.
Or, not much space. Put it at, I could, because it doesn't take long to make these. And I wonder, I haven't tried it yet, but I just dropped it. I wonder if you could use, well, yes, we can accentuate. I used it on that other.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Your experiment.
Why can't I think of names today? Sue Reed sent me Accentuate. And because whenever we were last talking, that's Accentuate on perf linen. And then this is the DMC a broader metallic thread there, which is really nice. But oh boy, this stuff is,
Nasty.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, but no, it looks great. So you could put and what did one of you tell me Accentuate is available in silver too, right?
Oh, it's available in a ton of colors.
Oh, it's one of those.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, there's probably 3 or 4 different golds, maybe 3 or 4 different silvers even.
Okay.
Okay, and you can't tell here, but this is really I'm gonna drop it.
Quit
A
dropping stuff,
green.
Beth.
I know. It's like, it's green. It's really a green gold. Here, let me. It's on my pear for the sparkle.
Oh yeah,
So it
Okay.
goes along with the color of my pear.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So they have purples, blues,
Yeah.
all sorts of colors. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I highly recommend it. Accentuate if you, especially if you don't like stitching with the cry neck. This is like instead of a blending filament, I use this.
Yeah.
Add it to a thread, and then you
Yeah.
get sparkle. It's nice. It's very nice.
yeah. So check out that perfed linen, Vicki Clayton hand-dyed fibers. This is they're $5 a sheet. So 8.5 by 11 sheets, 40 count, and it's a tight 40 count. And what does Vicki say? It's like paper and linen had a baby.
Right.
But
Yeah,
they're wonderful.
perforated
These are the
paper, yeah.
colors. These are the colors I bought. No, these are the colors Beth bought.
Right.
And then this is what I bought.
Yeah, and I keep thinking I want to do a like a full sampler on it over one. I just think that would look so cool.
Yeah, yeah. And then people may have noticed that you can get, there's 2 or 3 Etsy shops that you can get little frames that have magnets all the way around that are perfect for putting in a piece of this perfed linen to hold it so you can stitch it. Well, when Beth and I did the Patreon thing, I contacted one of the makers right after we got done, and they're going to have for us in the next few days an 8.5 by 11 outside diameter magnetic frame so that we can test. And most of them make it with all kinds of laser etchings and stuff, all to make it pretty. I told her I couldn't care less about that. We just need function.
Yes.
So they're going to make 8.5 by 11, so we can take a full sheet of this perf linen and plop it in there and have it held all the way around. And those magnets they hold it tight. What you said, you actually didn't take one out of the one you have and kind of damaged it.
Yeah, damaged my linen, and then in fact it's over there, but it'll pinch your fingers. The magnets are really tight if you're not careful when you take them apart.
Yeah.
But so yeah, they're nice because they do hold it tight. But I did this in hand. I cut the little circle out and did it in hand.
Yeah.
It would be easier if you had something magnetic to hold, especially if you're going to make a bunch of these.
Right.
That Christmas ornament tree idea is fantastic because I could see, after just having my mother-in-law in a nursing home, having a small tree made up,
Mm-hmm.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
So Sandy, what can you do with perforated linen? It's basically like perforated paper, because I cut mine.
Where is mine?
I cut mine in a circle, and it did not fray around the circle. So, yeah, it's bendable.
Here, let me.
I gotta see, but her little.
See it. It has a stiffness, but it's still bendable and flexible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Sandy, I'm thinking of using mine for a box top. One of those metal tins. I just think it'd be so nice to just be able to glue it inside of one of those instead of messing with doing a hem stitch around linen. Just cutting it out and gluing the baby on, and you're done. And be done.
Yeah.
But it is 40 count.
It is 40 count. So over 2. Now, could you see it? I gave you a small piece, Cindy. Did you try doing over 2 with it?
No, I haven't tried anything with it yet, but I can already tell that it will be a little bit of a struggle for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is all stitched over 2.
Yeah, I've done some couple of the pumpkins are on 40 count linen over 2, but they were work.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah. 36 is about, I'm comfortable with 36.
Okay.
40
Yeah.
is pushing it for me.
And this is tight. This is a tight 40 too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really snug. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. I
It
think it's
is.
great.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I'll play around with it a little bit when I get caught up with some of my other stuff, but uh,
I
yeah.
think it has possibilities because I think there's like we showed, you can bend it, and I think forming it around a can would be nice too. And
Yep.
you just cut it exactly the size, go go right along the the grain, which I can see, and cut it, and then you've got a nice neat edge to finish into something. Like put it on a spool,
Mm.
Hmm.
That would work. Yep.
and decorate one of those spools.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying not to distract myself with it. I quickly find projects to do.
Yeah. The cool to me it's a terrific ground cloth, but you for $5 you can play. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
can just get a sheet for $5 and play, and it's not like you're investing. Like if you bought a fat quarter of linen, you have to spend a chunk of money. But with this for
Right.
$5 and plus postage, and you
Hmm.
can play and have some fun with it. It cuts so easy, and you don't have to edge anything. The edges,
Hmm.
I stitched all this, and the edges. Well, you can tell there's no fraying whatsoever, not even a hint. And I hand held all of this. I had held it in hand the entire time, and never. So I just think it's one of the coolest products.
Yeah, I don't know about a drum, Sandy, because then you'd have to figure out how to get your top and bottom in there, right? To make it, I think a spool covering would be a better idea, but that's, I mean, it's worth trying.
Yeah,
What's the worst that can happen?
yeah,
Not a big deal.
Yeah, I think you'd have to put something in there to stiffen it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
some heavy interfacing
Right, right, and then you'd
to
have.
give it enough strength to hold the top and bottom.
Mhm. Yeah, I have some cool antique spools down in the basement. The ones we used to all get. You know, just sewing thread. That would be fun, just to do a little something something.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, David, I missed your donation. Thank you. That's very kind. Dexter, you've donated a couple times. Thank you. We appreciate it. To our regular folks, all these people you're seeing, if you joined us late, that are not our normal thing. These are students. I've been substitute teaching the last couple days at our church school, and so the folks there decided they wanted to join tonight and see what this was all about. So, um, uh, oh, and kids, you asked about merch today, and I said no, and then my wife reminded me that we have stickers. So on Monday when I come, I'll bring stickers so you guys can have a. If you want a Fiber Talk sticker to do whatever you want with, I'll bring stickers. So,
Here's the other thing I have. My sister gave this to me
oh,
ages ago.
oh, this is going to be expensive. Whoop, nope. Beth is what
Nope.
we want.
So this was like I don't know, it's a cookie cutter, I think. She gave it to me
Cookie
ages ago, and
mold.
yeah, and it
Yeah.
said on my kitchen counter like this, and I thought, I think I should do something on the back, and put a piece of this perforated linen. And this is too small, obviously. Oh no, maybe it's not. Like kind of like a horn book sort of thing.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that might work. Put
Yep.
something on the back there and make it pretty. But then I need someone with woodworking skills to drill a hole in it so I can hang it. Don't you think? That'd be better.
You don't know anybody that has those, though, do you?
Ah, no.
You
My
got to
poor
get out more,
husband.
Beth. You just got to get out more. 50 people can do it for you.
Yeah, yeah. just see if my husband minds. Oh, I should have brought this over. The Inspirations magazine. Did you get the latest one?
Haven't opened it. Haven't had a chance.
I hadn't opened it either until someone told me there's a walnut stump work inside of it.
Get out. Really?
So there's a half the English walnut, and it's cut in half, and they put stump work, like stuffed a little something something.
I'll be right back.
Okay, he's gonna go find it.
Yeah.
Well, Sandy, I'll just mail it to you.
You know, I would not put something on the back, Beth. I'd just put a little something underneath the cookie mold because that's pretty.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. So just something like here.
Yeah.
I just think, yeah, I've always thought it needed something, and but you're right. Maybe I have the green and they have the orange. But I also have, but I think I have my favorite color so far is this, and I don't have it close, is this color that I used in here, which is hilarious. It's kind of a yellowy with the red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You've done something this small from Jane? Deb? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
You could do a little holly spray of holly, leaves, and then it would look Christmassy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I thought about putting some mineral, just like stuff you use on your cutting board to make it a little, because this is really dry, put it on the wood. I don't know, just to make the color come out more.
You won't be able to stick anything to it, though, probably. Maybe. But oil might keep it from sticking.
Not if you use E6000.
Oh, well.
It's a walnut?
But on the
yes, and it's stump work, so look for stump work in there.
Nuts and berry. Oh, here it is. Jane Nicholas, of course.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
I know.
You got to be kidding me.
So what we're waiting for is, how they always have those nut bowls at the grocery store. We're gonna go buy those, and then we're going to ask our woodworkers to cut them in half, take the nut out, and then use them to do that. Isn't that cool? That would be so fast. I can't imagine that would be very difficult to do that little bit of stump work.
I ride on my bike rides. I ride by about 100 walnut trees. There's walnuts all over the road now.
Yeah, but those are kind of black, and I think we want the English ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't want. Okay.
Because I thought of that too. That's what I said. I said I can get a walnut, and she goes, I don't really think you want to do that, Beth. And she's right, because they're, if you've ever picked one up, they'll get stuff all over your hands.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Those are cool, though. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And that's neat.
So that was in the latest edition of Inspirations. Yeah, those little berries. And that can't be hard.
She stuffed them a little bit. So she did the stump work on top of the fabric and then put it in the...
Yeah.
Yeah, so black walnuts, Dexter, will put stain on your hands. We were looking for English walnuts.
Mm-hmm. And you can find English walnuts in the stores near when it gets closer to Christmas or November.
I know that one.
Yeah, that's pretty. Is that gold work?
Yes, and a little bit of silk shading.
Helen Richmond. Don't know her, but I'm going to find out. Helen Richmond of the UK. We may have to have a chat with her.
Yeah.
And then just rifling through the book, looking for that one, Tanya Cohen.
Yes.
Oh. Pretty.
Yeah. Okay. So this has been sitting on my desk unopened, and I should have opened it.
I know. Mine was too. Mine was sitting, and my friend said, "Have you opened your inspirations yet?" And I was like, "No." She goes, "Go look at it." So I went home and dug it out and read it.
Wow.
So,
That's a great idea, those walnuts. So I suppose
yeah.
you'd have to get in there with a scraper or a chisel or something and clean all that out, right?
A Dremel
Yeah.
tool?
Yeah. Kind of smooth it
Yeah.
out, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard. I mean, it's been a long time since I opened any nuts, but I don't know how hard it would be to get them cleaned out. I wouldn't think it'd be too hard.
shouldn't be.
Well, no. And my brother-in-law, because one day he was bored, took a regular walnut, whatever they are, the black walnuts are around here, and Dremel tooled around the top, so it opened up, and I don't know if they look like a brain, and then he
Yeah.
made a little face on it. So I know he could do it for me. I
Oh,
know
okay.
it would have no.
Okay.
I'd be like, "Can you do this, please?" And I'll have it done. So
So I've never, I mean, other than seeing them on the road, those black walnuts, if I put cloth in, they'll just stain them, huh?
yes,
Oh,
I think
Well,
so.
so what you're seeing is they're kind of green, round green
yeah,
balls. Okay,
yeah,
so you have to take that green part is kind of fleshy.
right,
It's like the fruit. You have to get all of that out before you even get to the nut.
yeah. Okay.
And then
Well, I've
and
gotten
then
that fleshy stuff on my tires, and I do not like it. So,
yeah.
because cars run over it, and then it's just a mess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but the nuts themselves, that's what they make a dye with. You can make
Dye out
a
of them.
Oh,
mhm, out of
oh,
the nuts
But
themselves. It's a
hmm.
but
stain.
if they're well dried, they might be okay.
I'll
Oh
have to.
man.
Yeah.
I just opened I get it electronically. The article on keeping faith with the Islamic
Mm. The first
patterns.
article.
Yeah, wow, those are amazing.
Yes.
And it's so that's another one you probably ought to try to. Oh, the artist grew up in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my word.
Interesting.
Oh my
I
word.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So look at this, guys. This is beautiful.
Yeah. And you should show the kids the embroidery. The next article is embroidery that's done by a man.
but look at this stuff.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's incredible.
Is
Wow. See, I hate when they do that, and then I'd like to go do a show with them, and it's like, okay, I'm just copying inspirations, but
Well, not really, because you do a more of an in-depth and it's a conversation with them. It's not just, a little bit of a bio,
yeah, yeah,
which, for the feather,
right. That's
there
just a
isn't
project,
anything
yeah.
about, yeah, there isn't anything about the artist.
But here, this Robert John Hodge that you talked about, that he's a Hand and Lock Prize winner, 24.
Oh, wow.
isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah. And that's cross stitch, I think.
It looks like it.
When I first saw it, I thought it was black work, but then when I looked a little closer, pretty sure it's all cross
Yeah, I
stitch.
think it's cross stitch, yeah. Because yeah, it gives that
Yeah.
black work look, doesn't it?
Oh, I can blow it up on the screen.
Oh yes, you can. Yep.
Um, so that I think it's a Madonna. Um, it has it looks like it's 1/1.
1/1. Ooh.
Yeah,
So that's how he's getting the detailing then.
that's how he's getting the detailing. and then using darker shades, and the white part of it is just the fabric.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
not
neat.
stitched.
yeah, that's
So
gorgeous.
that's, that he's left the voided areas unstitched. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
that's amazing.
And I think it's Lucy at Hand and Lock. I'll be able to get his from her. Got to
Oh,
talk to
right.
him.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, new people. That's great. Yay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So now I'm looking at the walnut
Oh,
and the little ladybugs on there and
yeah.
the berries.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are very cool.
Who was at the Des Moines Quilt Show, Kendra?
I think the Egyptian, they had like an Egyptian show. Am I right, Kendra? I think I remember that. It was at they were at the Wisconsin show too
Hmm.
one time. The tent makers of Cairo. I think you're right,
Oh,
Kendra. Tent makers of Cairo. I remember that.
Okay.
they have an Etsy shop. Did you go a little further in the magazine to the tassel?
Thanks, Dexter. Tent Makers of Cairo. Where do we go, Cindy?
It's on page 70, 70, 71.
I didn't think I saw that. So show the picture because mine's in the other room. I'd have to go grab it.
This is really cute.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I
Jacob,
love
I did
that.
say thanks. That's something. Is that a tassel underneath? Yeah, it's a tassel underneath, isn't it?
Yes, and then
Yeah.
so you got to is it like a 3D construction sort of thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
Yeah,
Man,
this
this
is
is a good
really a good
issue.
issue. Yeah.
Hey, Cindy, let's say it together. This is a good issue.
All at once.
One, two, three. This is a good
This is a good
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 issue.
issue.
issue. Cause ain't nothing wrong with this butterfly too.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I saw that and I thought you'd just jump all over that white work.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a bad issue.
No,
Mm-mm.
no. This one's
No,
good though. This one's really good though.
Yeah.
yeah, it's well, and I don't know if you saw on Facebook in the EGA stitch along group, someone stitched the pear and has finished the apple and showed a picture of it on an Evlia tablecloth.
Oh,
I
didn't see
think I did
that.
see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Someone tagged me in it, and so I saw it. Again, the black work on the pears, it's not really black work because it's not totally reversible, I guess. Does black work have to be reversible? No, it's not. I don't know if this is really black work. It's just a lot of back stitching. But
It's black. It's black work.
is it black work? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
There,
And,
if you worked hard at it, you probably could do it reversibly, but there's no point because you're going to stuff it.
right. And actually some of it it's really hard. You can't. I think you have to go across to get to like these little center little there's no way to get into these centers without
Hmm.
crossing something. And same with all of
Yeah.
this where I have to fill in. So,
Yeah. The some of Peppermint Purple's patterns in her stitch along, that she's just said, I think it's Peppermint Purple, might be the other one, the steady thread. That, there is black work that it can't be done reversibly.
mhm.
So you really only need it to be reversible if you're going to see the back.
Right. Right.
if it's on a garment or something like that.
Yeah. But these inspirations. So, Gary, have you done anything from any of the inspirations magazines yet?
Never have. Nope. Nope. Never have. I've
We were
got a
joking
long
about
list of ones. Hey, kids. Okay. I know that in your normal groups, there's shout outs all the time and all those things. Hey, Jacob and Harrison, hi, you guys. But this is not that. The stream of give me a shout out stuff, you can stop doing that, please. And our regular people probably have comments or questions, and you got to let them in. So, lighten up. I have a string of things that I want to do. Going way back, there's a coral reef one that I keep at the top of the stack that I always threaten to do, because it's about as realistic as you're going to get for needlework for coral reefs, and I just never, this room's full of stuff, half started,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh. Let's see.
I've been really enjoying this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love the colors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Making
Yes,
progress.
Samantha, you can ask a question. You bet. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this sampler, but I'm really enjoying doing it. Really like it. Yep.
So she wants to know why you started Fiber Talk.
The story on that is I was doing a podcast for 5 years on marine aquariums, because I used to keep live coral and marine fish in aquariums, a lot of it. And a friend of mine who lives on Long Island and I were doing a podcast, and she was a knitter at the time, and I was needlework, and we were getting tired of talking about filtering saltwater, basically, which is pretty much what it comes down to. And we decided to just try talking about needlework, and we took a shot at it, and it took off. And there was people actually interested, and it's gone on. Well, we're coming up on 10 years, I think, now. And she's a single mom with a high-powered job, a research scientist, raising a kid who is now in college, and actually just graduated from college. She actually went on and got her diploma or certificate at the Royal School of Needlework. And she'd never done any stitching, Christine. She'd never done any stitching till she was always knitting, till she started doing Fiber Talk when we first started. That was the first.
Wow.
And now she's Royal School of Needlework. Yeah. So we just started doing it, and then we quit doing the podcast for marine aquariums, and we both actually got out of the hobby, and then now it's just grown from there. So yeah, that's how it got started. Yep. Yeah. What makes me want to keep going, because it's fun to do. Helps people. It's a good way to spend money. No.
We always find someone new to talk to. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Opening up this magazine, there's a couple of people that,
Mm-hmm.
be fascinating to see why they do their art. And this isn't just, I know we're two of us are little old ladies doing stitching, but
Right.
it's not just that. It's
Right.
these are people who are taking a craft and making it art, and
Mm-hmm.
pushing it to the limits of what you can do with needle and thread, and that's
Right.
what makes it fascinating.
Yeah.
What can I do with a needle and thread to make it look realistic,
Mm-hmm.
to express myself in a way that other people haven't. The Red Dress Project is a great example of that. I mean, that is art.
Yep.
And I think you guys watched that. Some of
Yeah,
you.
we did. We had that on for lunch yesterday. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's, and showing that to people, like the American Tapestry. That wasn't Washington crossing the Delaware people, that tapestry piece. So no, you need to go look at their website and find out, do a little history lesson and find out what that
Mhm.
was.
Yep.
And maybe tell
Right.
Mr. Parr when you see him again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do your homework.
Yep.
It does look like that, but there's not a big old ship on the river.
No.
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah.
learned in talking to Becky Gooten and Amy, there, we always talk about the Boston Tea Party. There were actually 14 of those protests, whether they were
Oh,
all on
wow.
the same night or not. But yeah, that wasn't just an isolated, a bunch of people got mad in Boston and threw tea into the water. No, it was like a colony wide, 13 colony wide protest. Who knew? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm. Cool.
Yep. So I'm trying to read some of these things here. Can you show me how to do it? Sure, I can show you how to stitch, Jacob, if you want. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, 14 of them. So that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
We're going to run out of time, and I wanted to get to one more thing because Beth and I were talking the last Wednesday show about taking a verse out of a sampler and we were talking about putting a bird in from, what's the Beloved?
Your beloved Running with Needles and Scissors.
Yeah. And then Sabine Mybauer, I hope I have that name right. Sabine Mybauer wrote to us. She had done that on a project she was working on. So she took this bird here and she took the chart and blew it up. I can show this chart because there's no way you can make hide her hair out of it. And blew it up to the right size for her ground cloth. And then she dropped it into this sampler where there would normally be a verse.
Well, that turned out really nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's just perfect.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So
It's
that's
really
filling that, taking out a verse and filling it with something that you like better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Great idea. Yeah.
Is that all the pictures I had? I think that's it. Yep. That was it. Yeah. So that's, and that gets back to that samplers and, making them your own, modifying them.
Mm-hmm.
Take out elements, get elements from other places, put them in, make your own thing. Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this Botany Bay. I got we were talking, and somebody else was out doing it, and then mentioned about getting an Enterprise, Starship Enterprise, to go in here. So I'm starting to look for a small Enterprise that I can convert to cross stitch to drop in because I know right where I'm going to put it in this thing. But yeah, the Enterprise has to go in this sampler. Yeah. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Bye, Dexter. Thanks for the support. Yeah. But yeah, I've been messing around with colors on this. It's interesting. This is interesting, and the things you learn. She's got across the top are all these initials. By Jacob, and they're clearly all family members, but the dividers are black initially, and then when I got to this point right here, that was an ecru vertical divider. It doesn't show up, so I'm going to change the color on it so it'll show up. So it must be delineating generations of some kind with the dividers.
Hmm.
So I got to study it a little bit more, but I think that's what she's doing with that. So, yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Different thing. Yeah.
What count are you using? Do you remember? Is it 40?
40, yeah. I don't remember the cloth, but yeah, 40 count, yeah. Because, always.
Mm-hmm.
One strand over 2, I'm 40.
Yep, our favorite.
Yep, that's right. Yep. So.
Yeah. Oh, and Lori Band is on. How are you doing on your Phoenix Band sampler? Because I'm struggling. on band 3 to move forward.
Yeah.
So if not, post on the Facebook page if you have a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can see it.
Yeah, we got to do another one of those shows. And I promised I'd work on mine, and I haven't. I've been chasing other stuff so much that I haven't had time. But yeah,
I haven't either.
We'll get there. Yep.
It's a good sampler.
Yep. So, yeah. So that was my list. What else you guys got anything? Or are we done?
I have. You want to see what I've been working on?
Sure. Oh.
So it doesn't look like much right now, but it's going to be a scissor case.
Wow.
And so I still have a couple of layers to do here, and then repeat down here. And then it will be folded in half, so it'll turn out, it'll look like this.
Yeah. Man, those are rich. That's a rich
sides.
combination of colors. Wow.
That is a rectangular quadratic color. So the other color that's going to be on top is pink. Hot, kind of a purpley pink.
Okay, say that again. What's the color combination?
It's a rectangular quadratic. So blue, green, orange, and red, violet.
Okay.
On the color wheel. Oh, and so I don't have this done yet, but this is one of the other pieces in that project.
Oh man.
So this will be turned into an ornament. I'll have it done by next month so you can see it.
Yeah. That's nice. I love the colors in that thing. Wow.
Because it's blue. Great.
Well, yeah, the bar is rather low. Yeah.
Okay, so they want to know how long it took you, Cindy. About.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna say maybe 20 hours so far.
Not too bad.
Yeah. That doesn't include all the unstitching I've done.
Oops.
Well, it's colors, and I'm trying to use threads that I have. Although I have bought some threads. But I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to use what I've got. So then I've kind of been, the orange is on the bottom, and I tried 2 different colors on the bottom before I tried the orange, and the other ones didn't show up. You just didn't see them.
Yeah.
With the metallic on top of it. So I used a heavier thread than the designer called for, and the orange, and now you can see it.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're willing, Dexter.
Be doing an embroidery class.
Yeah, if you're willing, Dexter. Yeah, if you guys will take it serious, I'll be happy to help you do something. Yeah.
So, that's neat. Very nice.
You got anything handy there, Beth?
Oh well, just my Phoenix band sampler. I'm struggling with. It's
So you're stuck on the third band?
Yes,
because I'm stuck, but it's just taking forever.
Yeah, alternating. I did get the red halfway in, and then I was like, I can barely see it. Where's my piece of paper to show it? There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is it's just taking forever. If I get one or two strands of the orange in across the bottom, I'm doing good. And then I quit. And I've got to get my pear, all the sparkle in and ready to assemble by, when am I doing that? In November. We're assembling. Oh, but you know what? I did finish something. Maybe we need to show this again.
Well, that's right. We haven't shown it here. This thing is so cool.
Yeah.
So my lights not great, but there you go. Port de Fête, all done.
Yep.
All done. It's beautiful.
Really is.
There we go. I'll finish. My big finish for the year.
It's a lot of 15-minute stitching sessions in that thing.
Yeah, and over 5263. You know, that's what makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Neat.
That's nice. It really is.
Yeah. All the way done. So yeah. I've been resting on my laurels is what I've been doing and not wanting to settle in. I really have been. I'll stitch for a few minutes on one thing and then I'll go skip to something else. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yep. Jack, what's your question? Ask your question.
Thanks, Deb. Thanks, Kendra.
Yep. There's an elegance to that. That's what it's just. There's an elegance, and it's just a whole jumble of stuff, but there's just in that jumble is an elegance. I already answered that question, Dan. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
You have to go back and listen to the recording.
I already went through that story. Yeah. So yeah. It's recorded. You can listen later. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're minute 10 in, so it would have been about a minute 5 or an hour 5 that you can listen. So, yep. All right. I think we're going to call it right here. Thanks to all the St. Paul's students. Appreciate you joining us. That's it. Sunday is Suzanne Connors. Really some brilliant dyeing. Some Sashiko, but quite a story in her own right. And I'll make sure to include a picture of her studio. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a huge studio, tabletop. Oh, it's beautiful. Yep. So I'll be sure and include that in the photos. So that's it. Thanks, folks. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.